Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. You said, American Idol alum and Season 1 contestant wowed audiences back in July when she auditioned for a spot in the live shows. Here's a full-length inspirational story, around 1,200 words, about Jessica, an American Idol alum and America's Got Talent Season 1 contestant who auditioned again years later and wowed audiences. Jessica's journey. A story of resilience and second chances. When Jessica first stepped onto the stage of America's Got Talent during its very first season, she was young, full of dreams, and armed with a voice that could move mountains. At the time, she was just beginning to discover who she was as an artist. Although she didn't take home the title, Jessica left an impression on audiences and judges alike. Her voice carried an emotional depth that hinted at her potential, but life, as it often does, had other plans. In the years that followed, Jessica's journey was anything but easy. She joined American Idol in a later season, determined to continue chasing her dream. Once again, her performances touched hearts across the nation. She became known for her ability to make even the simplest lyric feel personal and powerful. Yet, despite the recognition, Jessica still faced setbacks. She did not win Idol either, and once the cameras stopped rolling, she found herself at a crossroads. For many contestants, not winning could mean the end of the road. The music industry is notoriously tough, and thousands of singers fade into obscurity once the spotlight dims. But Jessica was not like most. She carried within her a resilience that could not be broken. She remembered the promise she made to herself at 12 years old, that no matter how many times life knocked her down, she would rise again. A life between stages. After her television appearances, Jessica worked tirelessly to keep her dream alive. She sang at small venues, weddings, churches, and community events. Sometimes the audiences were small, 10 people in a local cafe, but she gave them the same passion and energy she had once delivered to millions watching at home. Behind the scenes, life wasn't glamorous. There were bills to pay, day jobs to juggle, and moments when doubt crept in. There were nights she cried herself to sleep, wondering if the world had already forgotten her voice. But she also had nights where she sang lullabies to her niece, or sat at a piano in her parents' living room, reminding herself that music was not about fame or fortune, it was about connection. Each time she thought about giving up, something inside her whispered, "Not yet. Your story isn't finished." The return to the spotlight. In July of this year, Jessica decided to take one more leap of faith. She auditioned for a spot in the live shows of America's Got Talent, the very same stage where her journey had first begun years ago. Only this time, she walked in not as a wide-eyed teenager, but as a woman who had lived, loved, struggled, and grown. The lights felt familiar, the judges looked different, and the world had changed in countless ways since her first audition. Yet one thing remained the same: the fire inside her heart. When Jessica sang that night, the room fell silent. She chose a ballad that spoke of heartbreak and redemption, her voice rising and falling like waves crashing against the shore. Every note carried a piece of her journey, every setback, every disappointment, every moment of quiet perseverance. By the time she finished, the audience was on their feet, roaring with applause. The judges praised her not just for her voice, but for the emotional authenticity she'd brought to the stage. It was clear that Jessica had transformed from a contestant into an artist. A story that resonates. What made Jessica's audition so powerful was not just her technical skill, but the story behind her voice. Audiences saw more than a singer. They saw resilience, courage, and hope. She reminded people that dreams don't expire with time. Sometimes, the path to success isn't straight. It's full of detours, pauses, and comebacks. Social media buzzed after her performance. Fans who remembered her from Idol and the first season of celebrated her return, while new fans were captivated by her presence. Comments flooded in. This is why you never give up on yourself. Jessica's voice gave me chills, but her story gave me tears. She's proof that second chances can be even more powerful than first ones. From Jessica's journey, Jessica's story is inspirational not just for aspiring singers, but for anyone who has ever faced failure or disappointment. Here are a few of the lessons her journey teaches. Failure is not the end. Jessica didn't win American Idol or the first time. Yet those losses were not the end of her story. They were chapters that made her eventual return even more meaningful. Resilience is more important than talent. Talent opened the door, but resilience kept Jessica walking forward, even when the spotlight faded. Her determination became her greatest strength. Every stage matters. Whether singing in front of millions or a handful of strangers in a cafe, Jessica poured her soul into every performance. Those moments built her character and kept her connected to her purpose. Second chances are real. Life rarely offers us the same opportunity twice, but when it does, we must be ready. Jessica embraced her second chance on proving that preparation and persistence meet opportunity at the right time. Moving forward now, as Jessica advances through the competition, she carries with her the weight of her past and the hope of her future. Each performance is more than just a song. It is a declaration that dreams can survive storms, and that passion, when nurtured, never truly dies. She has inspired countless viewers who may feel stuck in their own lives, reminding them that it is never too late to start again. Whether she wins or not, Jessica has already succeeded in the most important way. She has found her voice again, and through it, she is touching lives. Conclusion: the power of never giving up. Jessica's journey from American Idol alum and Season 1 contestant to her triumphant return in July is a powerful reminder of what it means to never give up. Life may not always unfold the way we imagine, but resilience, passion, and courage can carry us through the darkest valleys to brighter stages. Her story teaches us that sometimes the most inspiring victories are not about trophies or titles. They are about rising again after we fall, about daring to dream when the world tells us to stop, and about singing our truth no matter who is listening. Jessica's voice may be the instrument, but her life is the true song, a ballad of persistence, hope, and the unstoppable power of second chances.